Redwoods National Park, number 39 in our quest, up in the northernmost part of California, our last park in the state. It was just incredibly lush and still different than any other in California, but mostly because of the namesake redwoods, which didn't take us long to find. There were plenty of just scenic drives you could do without even getting out of the car. You could see these gorgeous trees that got up to 370 something feet tall is the tallest. It's actually the tallest tree in the world. They're still huge in diameter, not as big as the giant sequoias we saw in Sequoia and Kings Canyon parks, but they get up to 20 feet maybe, and their height is the main thing. It's just incredible to fathom. But beyond the trees, we got to see a lot of the coast too, because the park is in the coastal mountain range right on the coast. The whole place was just dripping wet and so lush and so mucky in parts. Had to trek through a lot of mud on this 9-mile loop hike. But then we got into this amazing section called Fern Canyon, and there were just walls of ferns on both sides, and it kind of reminded me of the Narrows, how you just walked down the creek and were stepping through all the water or not. But the ferns just were incredible how they clung to both sides. There was also plenty of wildlife to be seen in the park. These are the Roosevelt elk. Love the prairies, kind of hang out in the shelter of the woodland sometimes. This was a bear we just ran across, and I think we were both surprised. He seemed a little scared and scampered up as fast as possible. And of course, the menacing, terrifying banana slug. Eats everything except redwood seeds. And this is actually the view from the parking lot of our campsite. Just gorgeous. On our last day, we took plenty of time to just walk the beaches.
Cool, that's not a real boomerang.
We got to do our own little exploring.
How'd it go?
Just like I planned.
We got to do some tide pooling, getting out on the rock right at the ocean edge and exploring all those pools of critters. Tons of sea anemones, starfish, barnacles, snails. I don't even know what they all were, but there was plenty in those small little pools. And plenty as well to just love about Redwoods National Park.